So I just came out of prison and I looked at my old project building. I only lived in one project building. I didn't live in a project complex. I lived in a building. If we saw the courtyard in the documentary, I think it's in it. It's like a devil's pitchfork in the middle. It was just like, and you know, I got out. I went to live with my brother who lived in a furnished room in East New York, and his time was cooped up between call girls and baby mothers, and my brother barely stayed here. And he gave me some money for me to get a haircut so I could look decent for a job search. And so I go to the local barbershop, and it has a history of clients who use it as a hangout and a gossip corner, which means I have to settle for the weakest barber. All the barbers happen to be named Jose. So how they're separated is by nicknames like Fat Jose, Skinny Jose, Dick Nose Jose, and whatever, right? And so while I'm in there, there's a girl who comes in. She runs in with a hip-hop mullet, handing out flyers for a poetry reading going on in the south side of Williamsburg at a community center called El Puente. And the fee to get in is a 5-spot, and all I have is a 10 for a cut. But I'm a victim of KRS-One. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everybody. So instead of getting a haircut, I get a lineup. And I hop on that J train to Marcy Ave, looking forward to hearing all these people read poems. I reach the community center, and it looks like the church precinct from 21 Jump Street. Right? I walk in, and I'm greeted with love and a quick pat down. Right? Chairs are being lined up for congregation. Canvas, Taino art, and student picket signs are nailed to the wall for ambiance. The host, newly published about the flyest Palestinian phoenix I have ever seen. Her face all too familiar, like she was once a Sunset Park Arab. She calls up each poet personally like they're related to her. And one by one, every voice seems to be in a league of its own. You had Mums the schemer and his tale of the confident cockroach. Nymph Low 9 uses the anatomy of a Dr. Giggle surgeon to tell his love poems in dark tone. Takala, Crumps, clowns, dances around the mic stand without losing breath, or story arc. DJ Cucumber Slice, a.k.a. Bobito, a.k.a. Cool, Bob Love, passionately laughs about sneakers and donuts. Sonia Renee, sweet talks of black arts moving into your ear. All this rhythm and rhyme without a single breakbeat to use as an audible. Then the Palestinian Phoenix options the open mic list being full to the crowd. And for the first time, I feel like I got something to say to fly away. I beg the host to give me a shot. Hear me roar. And when she turns to look at me, her eyes shine with Mama Africa. She said, honey, the list is closed, but be ready, stage left if I call you. There was only one problem. I didn't have a poem. But I did have an experience. Now, if I can creatively control it, it might just land on the ear one time. So near me was a fax machine and blank copy paper stuck on it. And I began to lose my mind on my people, places, and things. My name is called out through the rented speaker right on the last line, perfect like an Olympic dismount. I walk to the stage and I cop a rookie artist plea. My name is Levin. I did that. That was the experience.